put what we talking about. So polygamy it is. Polygamy it is. I'm quite sure the guys will like it due to the fact we ain't gotta argue. We ain't gotta lie. And we can do what make us happy. So let's get our roll call going. What city, what state, what country you checking in from? Let's get our roll call going. Let's get our roll call going. West Oakland. Grand Rapids, Michigan. Roll call, roll call. I was asked to speak on polygamy, so let's talk about it. Talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk. Baton Rouge, BR, you're Baton Rouge. We talking about polygamy. We gotta get the women in here though, cause it seems like they the ones that have the most issues, either with accepting it or not accepting it. Guys, it's whatever. Get you in here, Royal Queen. Who else? Speak on this polygamy.
Oh, I had to put my mic on. I don't want to be on camera.
So you just gonna eat. You don't want to be on camera, but you gonna.
No, but I don't want to be on camera.
You gonna eat the comments up, though, huh? Eat the comments up. We gonna speak on polygamy. I'm waiting on the women that been telling me talk about polygamy. So I guess
What about polygamy?
Do you agree with it or disagree?
I think that's for rich men.
Why?
You have to be able to take care of your wives and the household, the kids you may produce. That's the only way you're going to be able to get women to accept sharing their man.
That's your opinion.
That's my opinion.
Yeah,
but I feel like women would agree with me.
Okay.
Because it's like, while you out with the other woman, I should be able to go shopping or do something to keep my mind off of you not being with me.
That sounds like pay to play. That's paying to play there.
There's that too. It's all the same to me.
But that's only for the guy to have his way with you, or is that, what is that?
You're talking about polygamy. That would just go for, if you think about it in history, when men had multiple wives, they were able to maintain having multiple wives, which means multiple families. So everybody was able to be fed, everybody was able to be clothed, everybody had shelter.
Well, somebody said you can do all that and they still find something wrong.
I mean that's true because women are very emotional beings, but
Yeah.
at the same time, if you
And
handle it right,
right.
you
Okay.
shouldn't have that much issues.
So what about why it ain't letting me? You got to send a request. Try sending a request. So what about the people? It's the same as monogamy. Respect is the key. So
Very true.
So what about people that don't want to be under one roof and they just want to have multiple households?
What you talking about? A man being a Rolling Stone?
I mean, they can still be. He can still be with polygamy. He ain't got to be in the house. Who making them rules? You see what I'm saying? Like who created that rule?
Well, if you're talking about in the times that I'm talking, I mean, I think they had a book that they went by.
Okay.
Like they had a law book or a rule book of how the village was supposed to go.
We don't want to talk about their book. What would you?
Okay, you want to talk about now? Okay. I'm listening.
What about your book?
Oh, my book? Oh, no, there's no sharing under no circumstances, money or not.
Oh, cause you ain't with it.
No.
Okay.
I'm way too jealous for that.
So that's what it boils down to. Jealousy.
Yeah, what's mine is mine. Like I don't want to share.
Okay.
Why? How do you feel about it? Why would women want to talk about that?
They do. They send me the messages. Saying speak on it, ask about it. Let's go, Tease.
JoJo Capone.
Let's go. What you think of this, man?
What's that, pimpin'?
Some polygamy.
Pardon me?
Polygamy. See, this woman say jealous is
insecurity. Yeah.
If you really love that man, you gonna share. Uh-oh.
Yes and no. Yes.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
You just told me women wasn't going to agree. Remember that now? You just told me women.
That was a woman that agreed with that, or was she making a statement?
No, she said we all asked you to speak on polygamy. That's what she's saying. Told you. You said polygamy is nation building.
Where you at today, JoJo?
I wanted to go live though. Send a request. If you want a man to take care of you, you got to share. Well, see, it's people.
Well, that is partially true. It all depends on the man.
She says she has a westernized mindset.
That a bad thing?
Whatever.
With me also.
Thank you, sir. Is that a bad thing?
Each to their own.
Yes. I agree.
That's the point of asking the question. It's about.
No, but I want him to have the floor to say how he feels about polygamy. How do you feel about polygamy?
He said it's about sisterhood. All sisters should want their sister to have a good man.
Well, to be honest, I didn't even know what that meant. I'm learning. I love learning new stuff every day. So thank you.
Well, would you ever consider having multiple wives? Would you ever consider having multiple families?
Hell yeah.
Now, let me ask you this.
No. You can't take over my life.
I'm sorry.
Get you out of here. I'm going to
JoJo!
Yeah, she She out of here. I'm gonna keep her as my mod on YouTube. No, she control. See, she control them trollers on YouTube. She ain't coming over here with that. We believe in polygamy this way. She westernized. Okay, see, so a lot of people agree with it. Well, I want the ladies to speak though, from the women's perspective, because they the ones that's either with it or against it. I know a few people that are in
More women, more pussy to fuck.
and the happiest they've ever been. See, yeah, Kimberly, because they don't have to hide. They don't got to sneak around. You know what I'm saying? That take the stress off the situation. Everybody happy. Some people look at it that way and some don't. So, you know, if you are in America and beyond, you got the chance to do what you want to do. I think it just depends on the person that you are with.
That's right.
Man, the ladies that's in here, stop snooping and join the live.
Join up. Join up.
We want to hear from y'all because we don't want it to seem like it's one-sided because you know that's what start coming next.
What kind of hat you rocking right there? Shark on that. That's pretty dope. What kind of brand's that?
That's a shark. I don't know. I bought this hat in Mykonos, Greece. Mykonos, Greece. Yeah.
Cool, man. Where you at tonight?
We still doing the roll call. What city, what state y'all checking in from? Let me know. What do you say? Either cheat or be poly. I'm biased, so I don't think I'd have a problem with being in a poly situation as long as I get to hook up with the other women too. See? But why you won't go live? Can't hold on. Let me go. Let me bring in here. She gotta speak.
Yeah, she's from my followers. Tell her go live.
She ain't sent it. Hold on, cancel. Hold on.
Maybe she's scared. I don't know.
Okay, Toya coming in.
Hey, JoJo.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling well. So,
yeah.
You know, this topic I have to speak on. Got to speak on it. I think if I was dating a boss like you, I'd be with it.
Oh.
Because you're well-traveled. You got to understand the man you are with. You got to understand the person you are with. Some people just, you know, that's just their makeup. That's just in them. And I feel like, you know, the beginning of our history, we were in marriages that were multiple. Kings had multiple wives. Queens even had multiple partners. So I just think you have to respect the individual you're with and understand that some people really rock like that. If you love them, you come home, you respect me, no diseases and none of that. I think I'd be cool with it. Okay. But it has to be honest and open. That shit would have to be super honest.
Okay.
From the beginning, let me know what I'm getting into. But okay. That's for a king. Only a king can pull that off.
The people that want to stay in the comments, I want them to speak their mind. I want them to speak their opinion.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, some people agree. I see you.
But I want them to come in how you on here, join the live and speak on it. See,
yeah.
So they'll send me all these DMs all day, every day. And when you act and it's time to speak on it in public, because this can help people out. You know what I'm saying? This can stop some guys from cheating. This can stop some women from cheating.
Yeah, I think you have to, like my opinion, like respect your partner. If you are really about that life, then, you know, it sounds easier than said, but sometimes it's sexy when a man is honest in the beginning. And then, you know, you just take it from there. You got to understand what you can tolerate. Some people just are, you know, insecurities and stuff like that. If you have that in you, no, I don't suggest that.
So let me ask you, oh, right. If you have insecurities, then that's an issue.
That's the issue. If you got issue, if you have insecurity because inviting another woman or in the bedroom or a man or, you know, having multiple relationships, I think, first of all, there's a balance. You got to make sure you got to take care of both fields. You got to hold me down as hard as you holding that person down. And, you know, as far as the respect, it just has to be a clean, and I'm talking about hygienic, clean relationship. That has to be on point.
Right. So sometimes the guy would prefer the woman to bring the other person.
Hey y'all, so I definitely wanted to agree with what she said. I feel like a polygamous relationship is only for those that are fully secure with themselves. You guys are fully secure with each other. It's not just the man though that you want to be secure. You want the other girl to have some sense too, because you guys are in a relationship, all three of y'all together. So everybody have to be secure. It can't be none of that other stuff. It have to be
No.
three secure
Three people agreeing on it, right?
Yes, it have to. It have to. You
Right.
can't do it. It's not gonna happen no other way. I'm telling
No.
y'all.
So
It has to be an open
what
book.
city
It
you
has to be an open
tapping
book
in?
with everybody. Yeah.
I'm from the Bay Area, so you know.
And New York.
So
Okay.
we got the East, the West Coast, and the Midwest in here. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So this should be good because there's 3 different coasts. You got the Midwest, the Bay Area, and the East Coast.
Yeah.
Yep.
So okay. One lady said earlier, she said, if the guy was financially stable, he could have his way. And I said, that's not true in all cases. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't get into relationships for money. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't want to agree with that.
You got to be careful with it for money too. It all goes back to the security issue thing, because the money at the end of the day, we know, and I'm sure you do, Joe, you know some wealthy people and the money is just not enough. They're not happy. They're going through shit in relationships. And you know, it's the person. You know what it is? It begins with self-love, right? If you comfortable in your skin, you love yourself, you know, it's all with that self-love. Like, I'm good, I'm chilling. Like, you good? Like, we all have to be good. That's like some deep, real shit. That self-love.
Like, money is cool. It's gonna hold them for so long, but jealousy will take over. Jealousy and seeing other things will always take over. Like, money will only get you so far in that kind of relationship. You know,
Absolutely.
A lot of stuff will come with it. You know.
Because some people can look at a situation like the qualities of the guy. You know what I'm saying? Whether he rich or poor, it's just the qualities that the brother has. That you might be the one that want to bring somebody to the table. You know what I'm saying? It don't always. They make it seem like it's always the guys that want to bring something to the table.
No, it's not always the guys.
Oh no.
Right.
That's
like
not
they
true.
are, like it's only the guys. Okay, here comes some. So it's 3 against 1, y'all. Hold on.
Okay.
I got 3 against 1. I'm about to hold it down. Come on now.
Okay.
Come on, this the polygamy queen right here.
What's happening, baby?
So we got
Joe.
So we got the Midwest, we got the South, we got the East Coast, and the Bay Area. That's the globe, right? I mean, you know, that's the America right there.
I mean, you know, if it ain't the dirty South, it ain't about nothing. You heard me, but you know, go ahead.
So
I love your accent too, by the way.
So
thank you, baby.
I want you to enlighten us on polygamy and why is it a thing? Like, why is it so popular?
Okay, so first off, I want to say, it's not in a man's nature to be monogamous. Monogamy is forced on a man by, of course, women in the society. So a lot of women have westernized mindsets, and they, you know, they think that it's actually acceptable when in all naturality, I'm gonna use a black man because I wrote the black man so heavy. The black man is a god. For example, like I'm a Leo, right? Everybody called a man a lion until it's time to bring up polygamy. You never know you don't know not one lion that has one lioness, right? Correct. So look, I want to read something real quick, Jojo. It's not long, but I want to read this and I want you to give me your insight on it too. I wrote this. This is my post. It say, polygamy or not polygamy? That is the question. First of all, I'm not trying to force polygamy upon anyone. That isn't in my power to do so, nor am I saying that monogamous marriages are not as good as polygynous ones. But there are advantages in polygamy, and for those that want it or already have it, it should be something good that they are happy with. Those that don't want it, no pressure. Well, not for me anyway. All right, I'm going to give you my reasons. Polygamy allows more women to have a husband and not left being single, right? So you have a lot of single mothers out here. Us women, we outnumber men. That's statistics. right? And then you also have a lot of women that don't mind sleeping with a married man that have multiple baby daddies. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
We got,
Right.
I'm not going to say me, but
Right.
a bunch of sisters got multiple baby daddies. That's a form of polygyny.
Right.
Mm.
All right. There are no mistresses. No mistresses. The second, third, or fourth wives have the same rights as the first wife and not left to be mistreated and abandoned as mistresses are. If there are more than two wives, then in the husband's absence, the wife can help each other out with household duties, Salakia, and taking care of the children. If a man has four wives, then when he is with one of his wives, the rest can do things which men are stereotyped as hating, such as going shopping. That's what they consider men to hate, the hairdresser, and other feminine things. One wife can babysit another wife's child. A lot of sisters complain about having a babysitter for their children. If there are times when your husband is annoying you, this is one of my favorites. You can always tell him to go away. I'm a Leo. Hey, sister wife, come through. You hear me? And at least you know where he's going and where he will go and where he come. You can be one very big family and many more. Other benefits, although this advice from me, an unmarried woman, may seem easy to say, it is for those that want polygyny, not for the westernized mindsets, not the insecure ones. So obviously it's essential that they look on the bright side. Back in the days when polygyny was a norm, unlike in today's society, it was much easier for women to accept mentally as they grew up in and around that idea. Also, if a woman that is marrying a man knows in advance that he will want another wife after marrying her, then it makes it much easier for the woman to accept because it's almost as though she has entered a polygynous marriage. I had to write this, JoJo,
Okay.
because we talked about this earlier, so I had to make sure I had everything correct.
Right. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
So basically,
Hold on, I'm not done, JoJo. I'm not done, baby.
okay, babe. Go ahead. You're
Hold on, future husband. Hold on, future husband. Unlike those sisters that get married believing that he will want monogamy and then getting a huge shock after marriage. But to each his own. It is known that in society, generally speaking, there are more women than men. So these women are deprived of marriage and can remain single and celibate, resulting in harm and difficulty upon them. A woman is in need of being looked after and in need of companionship and having someone over her in authority and taking care of her. So the fact that a man marries up to 4 women is in authority over them, looking after them, then that is sharing a responsibility in order to prevent unhealthy celibacy and prevent a society of single women deprived of loving and caring marriage. And in reality, there is a greater benefit for women than there is for men. That is because the men have to take on responsibility of maintenance and care over the woman, whilst the women are looked after. So the woman is in an advantage position because she is maintained, careful, and is given a dwelling place to live, as well as fulfillment of passions. So I'm almost done. This is to her advantage and benefit also, so she does not remain single, deprived of a loving, caring, and responsible husband. Additionally, men are more prone to diseases and illnesses than women. Men are exposed to war and battle and to dangers. Many men die in battles, wars, and natural disasters. Many numbers of men pass away in this manner and plenty other manners. So women are left behind single. So plural marriage alleviates this difficulty in society without doubt. Also, women are prone by nature to the monthly cycle, menstruation, childbirth, and postnatal bleeding. So during those times, a man is deprived from intimate marital relations if he only has one wife, especially if he is young and has strong desires. So if he wants to marry, and when I say young, that can be 50s, 40s, 30s, you know. So if he wants to marry more than one woman, then those difficulties will go away. It is likewise known that when a woman reaches her menopause, usually in her 50s, then her sexual desires fade. As for a man, then his desires do not fade away, and his sexual strength and preparedness for women remains until old age. So it is not correct that he remains for the rest of his life being forbidden from having more children and forbidden from enjoying of intimacy. If he was deprived, that would oppose wisdom and oppose benefit.
okay. So now there's another thing. You read all of that, but we have people that can't comprehend what was read. So okay. So basically, a guy that's not trying to play favoritism is perfect for him because he can treat both equally, right?
Joey kind of broke up.
I said, so a brother that don't want to play favoritism and he you know, a person that he's not into favoritism, so he want to treat every woman equally. But then you got some women that wants more attention than the other. So it's
Well,
kind of like that's what to keep the issue. You guys go ahead.
I kind of felt like what she was saying overall is that men have the nature to want more than one woman. So it's like in their nature to marry more than one or have more than one. And like I tell people all the time, growing up, I hear about people had side girls and a wife and this, but it was like they could afford all that. They was providing for each household. Now, will I tell you to do that for somebody that's not helping you, not taking care of you? No, I don't suggest a polygamous relationship for y'all.
But hold on, you also
Yeah.
gotta remember that us women are created to just sit on our ass. Whether you want to talk about a Proverb 31 woman, you heard me, where she went out and she worked with her hands, or you want to talk about any other woman, or you want to talk about a Leo like me, because a Leo like me, we go out, we hunt, and the man provides. So no woman should just be sitting on her ass and expect a man to just take care of her. That's not how we operate.
But
We
that's
all gonna build.
no,
We're gonna
no, no,
create
no,
our
no.
trademark. Hold on, sis.
No,
We're gonna all create our trademark. We're gonna all create our LLC. We're gonna all bring something to the table. Because too many women, they don't bring shit to
No,
the table. You
no,
heard
but
me?
that's
They
not what
just
I'm
come in with their
talking
hands
about.
out.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when you have women that are bringing to the table and the man is not bringing to the table, we're not being submissive to that man. That man is not bringing nothing to the table. So what I'm saying is for women that you work hard, like for me, I go to school. I have 3 children. I am married. But at the same time, it's hard for me, right? But I'm not about to settle for
That's where
somebody.
sister wife come into play, because you just said it's hard for you. So another woman need to come into play
But
with
if
the skill.
no, listen, for me, that's not gonna work because if the person that I'm with, I'm not even secure with that person, I wouldn't dare trust they mental on somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? Because
think
that
I feel you,
I
but it's
think
not
in
about what you want, though. Sis, it's about what the
I
man said.
you know what?
no,
You get what I'm saying?
I
It
think
ain't
both
about
of
what
you.
you want. We going off emotions. It's what that
no,
man
it's not
does. You
emotions.
have no
It's
Let's
not
authority. You
emotions.
can't assert
let's
authority over no man.
hold
It's
on,
It's
not
not no man.
emotions. It's not emotions. It's for the protection
hold
of my children.
on. So what I'm getting is when you said, I'm gonna say Bay Area, Oakland. What you said is when a woman is bringing something to the table, she not gonna mess with the dude that's down on his luck, right? That's what you said.
No, I'm saying
That's what I got. But
no.
That's what you said. I want you
What
to.
I'm saying, what I'm saying is when he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing, why would I follow that? Why would I follow something that's not leading me into the right path? I'm
No.
not.
You were saying if the woman is bringing something to the table and the guy
and
basically down on his luck, yeah,
No, it wasn't him being down on his luck. It was me saying that he's not helping in a full capacity in which I'm bringing something to the table. He's not bringing his full capacity to the table.
hey,
So it's
now, because I'm gonna stay on her for a minute.
what is a man full capacity do you feel fit to bring?
Hold on. You don't start that. So
Okay, Jojo.
listen. So we do it all day, every day. A guy, and you know what we gonna be called? Stupid and fools or tender dicks. We gonna be in our Rolls Royce. We got millions of dollars, and we pull over to a bus stop every day. What the hell she bringing to the table? You see what I'm saying? But we do it. But when the shoe is on the other foot, if the guy is down on his luck, as you just stated, to his full capacity, I don't care what words you want to choose to use, to his full capacity, you don't feel like you gonna learn nothing from him. You don't even want him around. You see what I'm saying?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
You said if the
I
guy,
said I'm not gonna follow somebody that's not leading. That's a difference.
but he can be leading. He can be the one telling you what to invest in.
But he's not.
Damn. See, Oakland, I've been trying to ride with you all. I've been riding with you, but it's
A lot of these women got a problem with submission. If a woman don't want to submit, a man can't lead properly, period.
I know that. But I'm saying if you submitting as a woman and that man is still not leading you in the right path, you're going to think about something different to do if you keep running into the same brick wall. I'm telling you. It's
Well,
not
we ain't
about always.
running into no brick walls. We talking about the
Jojo.
situation is hand. Go ahead, Toya.
Okay. I understand what you're saying, sister. I get it. Because you know what it is? We're so Americanized with society today. We have been so broken from understanding what you're saying, sister. We've been removed from that, generations removed. So we're sensitive. I get it. I get holding down a family and someone not stepping up. That is like almost like abusive when you have to do everything on your own. So I understand what you're saying. We do want, guys, Jojo, yes, we want our king to pull up and at the bus stop, you know what I'm saying, drive us off into the sunset, of course. But unfortunately, a lot of people have broken the spirits of women. They have broken the trust.
Thank
And,
you.
you know, so I think what she's saying
We
is
can't disregard
if
that.
someone came to the table properly, she could deal with that. But in some situations, it's hard to deal with stuff like that because people are not stepping up. But I think it goes back when you have a provider and someone that gives you that, again, that confidence, right? That confidence where we can accept those things, right? And then we can move in accordance. And let me tell you, my man, I want him to feel like a king, as independent as I am, because I like to bring things to the table. I don't want to be wholly dependent on anyone, and I don't want anyone to be solely dependent on me. I think it's important if I'm cooking, if I'm cleaning. Cooking and cleaning a home is something to bring to the table. If I come home and my man doesn't work, I'm the breadwinner.
Well, hold on, Toya. You cooking and cleaning in his house, though. You see what I'm saying? So hold on. The boat.
Wait.
No, we ain't finna do no wait. Y'all, I done listen to all y'all. Y'all gonna wait now. So
okay,
it's my house. I don't care if it's worth $1 million,
right.
$1 million, or if it's 35,000. I don't care.
That's bringing. That's a contribution, right?
So this what you about to do? I can't say
No,
nothing.
Humble yourself and let them talk. When a guy talk in silence.
So listen. So now, if I got a house 35,000 to $1 million, $500,000, whatever, I'm providing the roof over everybody's head. You supposed to clean this motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? And clean and cook too. So that's damn near all.
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. You're right. I think that's a blessing to have a provider.
But you just made it appear.
No, I said that's a blessing.
Say nothing, Toya. Damn, I can't get one word off. I'm gonna take you out and bring you back in then. Damn, let me get my word off. I already said it was gonna be 3 against 1. Let me rock out. So I was getting where Oakland was coming from. She's saying if a woman if the woman is financially stable, she basically saying if the guy ain't financially stable with her, he can't even come around. But she
no.
So
no.
what? So clear it up. I know what I heard.
Okay, let me explain to you what I'm saying. I am a good person. I do my part. If he's not doing his part, after years and years of being with someone, you will not want to be submissive to that person. If you
have you ever thought that you wasn't all the woman he needs? Jojo, can I say something real quick?
Y'all ain't letting me say shit though. It's not.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you talk, Jojo.
So listen. So at the end of saying y'all fucking my train of thought up, man. Damn, I'm trying to answer all 3 of y'all at once, which I know I can. So listen, you saying so then I'm trying to read comments at the same time. So this is what I'm gonna say. Some people saying if you got the bag, you can do what you want to do, right? Then you saying if the woman got her stuff together and the guy don't for a period of time. So what I wanted to say to that was everything got a time limit on it anyway. So I don't think too much of nobody gonna take no abuse, physical, mental, or nothing for no type of time, no way. So I'm really trying to say we can cut that. We can. That's irrelevant. We ain't really got to speak on something like that. The point was that you was making was if you was financially stable and the guy ain't have his shit together financially, he wasn't welcome. And that's what made me say, but we do it all the time. And just Toya said something, I say Toya. So she said, y'all, you right. We expect y'all to pick us up off the bus stop in Bentleys and Rolls Royces, that y'all want us to put our coat down so you can walk over a puddle of water, take our coats off to keep y'all warm, you know. And it's like for the guys, it's just like we nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like we
No,
don't.
no, no. I don't think that's what she was saying, JoJo. I think she was just
That's
saying
what
like.
That's what she said. I'm quoting what she said. I ain't just talking.
No, I didn't mean it. Are we done? Can I speak real quick? Are we good? Can I talk? Okay.
Go
So
ahead.
what I was saying was, I was agreeing with with the comment you meant when I used that as an example. My example was if going back to polygamy, going back to that practice, if you can balance the situation, yes, as well as how you explained. Down
But hold on.
right.
I don't keep
Wait.
say your thought. But
I understand.
It's
the
not a
religion.
practice. It's the choice of words y'all even using. It's not a practice. That's in our nature. Ain't no such thing as no practice. That's in our nature to do so. But continue on.
Okay.
So now you got to see where I'm coming from. I have to let y'all spew out whatever y'all saying. I got to take this stuff and try to come back to it. But go ahead.
I think if there's balance in the situation, it all comes down to balance. Balance is everything. You have to, again, know the person you are dating. You have to understand who you are as an individual. And if this is something that you would accept, the honesty and the balance is everything. I get it. Listen, nobody's taking care of me. I take care of myself, what I'd like. Of course, we all want to some degree, whether coming home, as I use an example, to a clean home, to a well-cooked meal, laundry done, that's a job in itself. I was saying that's a blessing to anybody, whether it's the man or the woman, whoever the breadwinner is. I'm giving anybody the breadwinner. It's a balance. When there's a balance in relationships, there's stuff that you can deal with. If I'm going to accept
let
you.
me stop you, Toya, because you doing a lot of tap dancing. I'm going to stop you. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, I expected more out of you on this conversation.
Okay.
So you're doing a lot of tap dancing. People will say a 50-50 partnership, down the line, whatever. Then some will disagree. I'm the person that'll say only a bum gonna disagree. Because whoever, him or her, wanna sit on their butt, do nothing but live comfortably, and then they got orders. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna stop all this and I'm gonna just go to this. When you dating, what do you look for in a man? That's how we gonna solve a lot of stuff. What do you do? Cause all I'm gonna keep hearing is if the man financially stable and all this and that, he can have his way.
You misconstrued what
This
I was
sounds like a
saying.
bunch of
I was
feminist
just
shit.
speaking off of my experience. I can only speak off my experience. I can't speak off y'all experience. You know, I'm only speaking off what happens with me.
That's cool, but let Toya finish answering. You can come right back.
Okay, can you repeat your question again?
When you going to date a person, say you single right now. You know you don't want to be alone, or you might do want to be alone. I don't know. If you want to be alone, then it's a waste of conversation. But if you a person, don't forget that, scratch that. What do you look for when you date?
When I date, because I am single now, and one of the things that's attractive to me when I can learn from someone, I find that very attractive. Do I look for things?
Hold on,
Yes.
Toya. What is you trying to learn?
What I learned, I like to be able to learn from my partner. I like that. That's attractive to me. I like
what you learning? What is you trying to learn?
Life, just different things. Teach me something I don't know. I like well-traveled. I like someone who knows how to have a conversation. Charm. I like charm. I like a man that steps up, that's mindful, thoughtful. Those things are more important to me than a lot of stuff.
You do some tap dancing.
I'm being honest.
So
I'm being
what's
honest.
stepping up, Toya?
I'm being honest. And of course, a man that's secure in himself, a man that's secure, a man that can offer stability.
To who?
That stability is very important. A person that's secure, self-love is important. That's not tap dancing. That's where I'm at, JoJo.
The stability is money again, Toya.
Yes, of course. Stability is important.
That's all it's about for them, JoJo. Money. Money.
Stability is balance. I'm talking
Okay.
about balance.
Okay, now, okay.
Listen, I'm not a little girl. I'm not trying to
And
go
that's
through
why I
the shit all
expect more
over with
from you, and you
anybody.
breaking my
I'm
heart.
trying to
I
meet
expect
me
more
where
from
I am.
I
Meet me where
expect
I
more
am.
from you, and you breaking my heart, Toya. So come on,
Damn, JoJo.
come on, Oakland. Come on. I'm gonna let somebody else in, T. Hey, come on, Oakland. Now, when you out, who and what are you looking for? We heard Toya's side.
Somebody that could make me laugh. We can intellectually like talk, you know, just about things that's more broad in, like, you know, worldly topics, not so much of you're beautiful, you're handsome. Just to get to know each other on a deeper level. That's what I look for when I, you know, when I step out.
Okay. So you looking for, so that's normal. That's a normal situation, but earlier you said if he ain't meeting the quota.
I didn't say that. I was speaking on my experience. I wasn't saying if he didn't meet the quota. You misinterpreted.
Let me ask you this, Oakland. Let me ask you this. Cause see, it's so shaky now. You know, you got scammers, you have robbers, home invasion people. You got people that do any and everything to get money, right?
That's
And as a melanated man in America, if we 99% of what we do is to please the woman as men, when do the women tell us, I would love and like you for you, even if you worked at McDonald's? And I'm going to say this to say this, and I want you to answer this because
okay.
would you date a dude that work at McDonald's right now? And don't just tell me anything because we on this.
I would.
Okay, now let me ask you another question. Do you talk to guys that sag their pants?
Yeah, sometimes.
And you feel that's appropriate, or you feel what's cool?
I mean,
that's sexy?
No, it's not sexy to me, but you asked me an honest question, so I'm giving you an honest answer.
Right. So why would you do that?
I mean, you asked me, have I talked to guys with saggy pants before? I just have. I mean, to me, I feel like shit, we was talking. I mean, I don't think nothing of it. Like,
okay, now they, you know, as they say in jail, can't have a belt.
right.
So you're supposed to get the size pants you're supposed to wear.
Right.
But you don't get the size pants, so you sag your pants, right? In jail. A person in the world shouldn't be sagging their pants, but just as you all are mothers, we're the sons. So how everybody say, oh, the man supposed to lead. No, the woman always led. They quick to say that. So it's like the mother gave birth to us. So everything we kind of got to learn is through y'all. So why would you? So what I want the women to do is tell us that's not sexy. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't expose your behind, because other men that want to be women say something inappropriate to you, and now you're ready to hurt them. But the women is not saying, homie, that ain't sexy. That don't do nothing for me. What you sagging who you sagging it for? The women ain't speaking up enough. I feel like they only speak up enough, or you get all this rage out of them if we not giving women a certain group of money or a lot of money or something. That's the only time we really get feedback out of a woman. Other than that, it's like they don't care what we do, just bring the money.
I feel like you right 50% of the women out here, but like the people I grew up underneath, we already have our own money. So I don't look for money. I look for basically just real conversation, a real person, somebody I can really understand, somebody that can really understand me. It don't have to be forever. Like we said, things don't last forever.
Now you see what you saying was what I was expecting you to say earlier. But earlier you said that if he see, because now it goes back to the McDonald's guy. It's only so much he can provide. That was the point I was making. So when you say So listen. So if he was breaking the houses, got caught for doing that. If he was trying to sell dope on a block, he got caught for doing that. Now his life is twisted. He can only work minimum wage type jobs. Your slate is clean. So now you working for City Hall, you getting $50 an hour. You see what I'm saying? But now your choice is, I need to meet somebody else at City Hall, or athlete or entertainer, because homie right here with this minimum wage ain't gonna cut it.
You taking me all wrong. You taking me all wrong.
Oakland, I want you to be honest with me. Be honest.
That's why I'm telling you it's okay.
Real with JoJo Capone. This ain't keep a lie. This is keeping it real with JoJo Capone.
No, but listen, this is what I'm trying to say. I couldn't judge a man on how much money he make or his past or nothing. I have a past myself. I done been to jail myself.
But you did earlier.
No, I said if he keeps doing stuff that's something that I wouldn't follow, why would I follow somebody that's not leading me in the right spot? That's not me saying if he don't got money. I'm talking about leading. I'm talking about mentally leading me. I'm talking about a mental thing.
Okay, but he can't be that mentally sharp if he's stressed out in society. But I'm gonna let you live with that. Go ahead.
Okay.
Where you from? Where you from?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm originally from Chicago, but I lived in Louisiana, Atlanta, Northern Cali. I'm now in Arizona.
Okay.
And hey, Miss Black Man's Keeper.
Hey, babe.
Thank you so much for allowing me to be on the platform to spit my some of my thoughts on this matter. I really appreciate you all. JoJo as well. Thank you very much, King. I would like to elaborate on some of that. A lot of times, like some people have said, we're broken. We don't really, we're okay. Women as a whole, for some reason, not just because it's a learned behavior, but because we're emotional, we've gone through a lot. So they kind of give us this cushion, right? Men are supposed to be able to have that cushion as well. We're all humans. We're all supposed to be.
Get it. That's all I want.
I know, and we get bashed for it. The ones that go and give
no cushion now.
I know that. I know that, and it's not fair. It's not fair.
Look, it's pay the bills. You better have a 13-inch Sloan. You did.
I know. Have a big
It's like you
six pack. Right. That's how they be them feminists.
Right.
Your hair better be a certain texture. Your complexion better be a certain.
It's so many double and triple standards.
Man, and
it's a shame.
Oakland, that's what I was expecting you to say, but come on, go ahead.
And when you realize that and when you voice it, the women like us, and I'm not trying to differentiate because we all shit, piss, and bleed the same, okay? Mm-hmm. The bottom line is a lot of people do not want to take accountability and realize what's going on. Like, we all have our stories, we all have hurt, we all have, triumphs and things, but we don't give enough credit to the Black man. And we've been programmed to say and feel entitled to put them down. They need love and attention too. They have to be there for us to be mentally able to lead. And if we don't give that to them, if we notice it, they could. I was with a man for 13 some years. He was working at first. He was doing certain things at first, but society, yes, and life broke him down. I give him that. After a while, he mistreated me, and I was still with him because I loved him. I was still with him because that was that notion, they don't want to give me a chance. And he was 7 years older than me, and I used to love him, and I used to have a lot of love for him. But when a person mistreats you and you start to realize that it's now a manipulation thing, that's something different entirely. So instead of walking away, that's a totally different mind frame. And some people don't know how to bounce back or heal from that. Once you've gone through a certain phase of healing and you realize that that's not healthy, that's not what I'm supposed to go after. You're not supposed to continue in that pattern, male or female. So when you bring into, the conversation that if they don't have this or this, that was irrelevant, sweetheart. That's not where we're coming from. We're coming from a place of love. We're coming from a place of healing. We're coming from a place of, look, this is the issue. I'm trying to bring balance to it. I'm bringing people back to, this is what we need to do as a whole, because think about it. Everything that she stated in her I'll say declaration, everything that she stated. We all want, we desire, we require these things. Whether you want to say it like that or not, at the end of the day, everybody wants the same thing: to be loved, to be comforted, to be understood, to be respected, and to go forward together. And you want to be able to have somebody there. But if you don't put certain things into a relationship, and that's on both ends, it's supposed to be a balance. It's supposed to be, if I'm lacking, you give me what I need, you build me back up, I'm gonna build you back up. It's supposed to be like that, but it's not. And when you find a person that is within that realm, it's like, damn, I don't want to deal with nobody else. So not only that, okay, I might not like the idea that he with somebody else, but you know what? If we can get along, if I can make sure that child has somebody in their life and they got the same father, because if they weren't in the same household, he's still gonna have kids elsewhere and they still gonna be brothers and sisters. So how is it that it's okay for you to have a bunch of baby daddies, but he's not supposed to have a bunch of wives? Whether you want to call it a wife or not, they still somebody that he loved to lay down with, or whatever, it was a accident, whatever you want to call it. Because everybody knows when you lay down, whether it's protected or not, it's a possibility that you're gonna have a baby or a disease, one or the other, or your heart broken. Everybody should know that, but they don't teach us this. So if you have somebody that knows something, whether it's a friend or not, it doesn't matter. A relationship is a relationship. It can be sexual, it can be mental, spiritual. When you lay down with somebody, it's still a sexual, it's still a soul transfer or exchange.
Hey, hold on, Trap Bags. Oakland, you can come back in if you want, but let me get you out and bring Trap Bags in.
Cool. It's cool.
All right.
She's dropping jewels, JoJo.
Yeah, but I want,
Sister Rosali.
but Trap Bags dropping some too. He just in the comment. Trap Bags, send a request, because he's saying a lot of stuff in the comments, but I need him to say on here. See, because y'all have to see how we feel as well. You see
exactly. Y'all don't get enough credit or voice, because it's always, and y'all don't never get a chance to talk, and it's like, what? Like,
yeah, we don't never get to say nothing. Trap Bags, you ain't been
fair. And I'm not, and they tell us, oh, you kissing, you just dick ride. No, it's about respect.
Click out.
And not only that, it's about respect, but it's about divine order too.
Yes.
If the God's not right, then we can't be right.
Thank you.
But see, but see, people don't look at that. They be looking at it like they want the guy to do all these magnificent things for the woman in the household and all this and that. And
it ain't always like, it's not supposed to be like that.
Going through is built against us. You know what I'm saying? That set against us.
And they see it and they still ride with it. And I'll just be like, hell no. I saw that.
I blame the feminist movement for that.
Girl,
though.
Listen, y'all know it.
Okay, let's get the brother in here. Let's see, because he coming with it too. I want to see what he got something to say. Go ahead, Trap.
I'm just saying it's all designed for us to be out of there, bro.
But elaborate. I want you to shoot it all. Everything was in them comments. Come on with it, because I know it's heartfelt. And
everything that's in them comments happened to me.
So speak on it.
I'm talking about experience.
Right, speak on it, because people that's watching, probably, you know what I'm saying?
Need to know
what you're saying.
All right. First, I'm gonna start off saying I used to be the wild nigga back in the day. Didn't give a fuck, treated y'all differently. But I said, you know what? As I came home, today I'm gonna change everything and do everything different. I'm gonna start all over. When I did that, I seen I was getting more than I ever was getting. I mean, I was opening, you know what I'm saying? If I go on a date, I actually, like, you know what? My mother taught me better than that. Let me open the car door for her. Let me pull that chair out for her. Man, the more I did that, I'm like, wow, man, I'm getting all this pussy and don't even be chasing it for real, because I'm being a genuine real nigga. You know what I'm saying? And from what I see, everybody that I've been home for a minute, everybody locked up. Mm-hmm. So it's more females with other females in the household. It's less men in the house. So in order for a female today to get help anywhere, the black man can't be in that house. They gotta call that white man daddy in order to get help.
Yep.
Mm. Hear that, Delilah?
Yeah, and that's messed up. And I don't agree with it.
Now I'm
I
asking
mean,
y'all female,
I
y'all
know he
women.
telling the
Am I
truth
lying
though.
about that?
Oh
No.
no, you're not. That's the
I
whole
seen it
point about
myself.
them,
So
the
a lot of
feminism
these dudes
stuff.
right now don't know what to do. They trying.
Mm.
And I be
They
talking to
mentally
my
going,
homeboys,
mentally
be like, don't
drained.
crash out. Don't go to jail. It's going to get better, dog. But I tell you what, you don't want to be way back there. Man, just do right by your woman. You know what? My ex left me, right? For doing all the right things. It scared the fuck out of her.
Mm.
She was like, I don't know when you going to fuck up. It fucked me up. Like,
Yeah.
what? I
Cause
asked
you
for you.
like, damn,
I asked
what?
for you. I left 5 holes for you. And I
Right.
was up. You know, I don't care if you got to get on the bus, go to McDonald's, whatever. All right, I'll do that for you.
And
It
you
just
feel and you
When she
feel
had it,
For
when she
real,
do her hair, I
King.
was holding her head. You know my head, no problem. You want to play Uno when you done, get drunk?
so
we
look,
don't
do you feel like the good deeds and gestures that guys do, we don't get no credit for it? Is that
Nah,
overall?
we get credit for it. It depends on that woman who you messing with. But I'm
well
gonna tell you something
said.
else.
Mm.
I'm high as shit, so I just lost that
No,
thought
you
quick.
good. You
Short-term memory.
good. You
You
speaking
know,
so hard.
I smoked tree. But I did everything she asked me to, and when I sat back and looked at it, I was like, man, damn, how you gonna break up on me on the day Kobe died? You know what I'm saying? I start tripping. Like,
Oh my.
yeah. And I ain't never cried inside no pussy ever. So I knew what I wanted. I wanted her. She was just like, but oh, now I remember. She was fucked up from her last relationship, and I realized I told you I didn't want to be with you. You still get anything you want from me, how you want it. Fuck them other bitches. We don't have to be together. She's like, nah, I want you. I'm like, nah, look at it. She
Mm.
used me as a band-aid, but at the
Yeah,
same time, you know what I'm
Hurt
saying?
people, hurt people.
they do.
But she fucked up right now today. I know that much.
Karma.
She has to watch all this. I'm buying shit I ain't never bought before. You know what I'm saying? Having shit I never had before.
That's that glow, that come
Yeah.
up.
All right.
You
And
deserve
she
it though,
started,
King.
she
Yeah.
started tripping, but hey, I'm fucking with her ops. Fuck it. It is what it is. I'm gonna keep it
He
real.
must
I'm
be a
fucking with her
Leo.
ops. Fuck it. Alexis Thomas, I'm fucking with
Travex. Hey, but you know, as he say, he try to be cool and cordial with the lady, and they'll misuse and abuse us over
Yeah.
to go
And
to
it's sad.
the guy that's gonna really mistreat them and harm
Thank you.
them just because one ain't making 100,000 every 2 weeks. You see what I'm saying? You gonna leave the guy that's working at McDonald's for the brother that's making 100,000 every 2 weeks.
Just
But
to get beat on.
it's
Mm.
not saying all brothers do that, but
Right.
I just feel like if they take money out the equation, we can get back to a normal.
Yeah.
You know, it can get back normal. Everything
Yeah.
about $1 today.
It's
And,
terrible.
and that's what's messing us up overall. Well, we can close it out, or one of y'all can close it out. We got 1 minute and 34 seconds. Go ahead, Queen. You want to close it out? Or you feel like read your...
Yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say, you know, that monogamy is forced on a black man, and I feel like we as women need to at least be mindful of how we move when it comes down to polygyny, you know, the sister's wife. I feel like it's very beneficial in the black community. So that's all I was basically saying. And you know, I love you, JoJo,
Love
and
y'all.
we're gonna get married. Well, you know, we already married, so yeah.
She pulls me in on it. She gonna
Yeah,
make
it's a little Aries thing, you know, JoJo.
Oh
the,
my goodness.
the Leo. I appreciate y'all
Thank
for
you
coming
so
on.
much.
The water, JoJo.
Now y'all always welcome.
Thank you.